APEDA, Pharmexcel and DGFT and Spices Board of India, who has given us an opportunity to be a part of this platform where we can share our experiences as far as export of organic products from India is concerned. So firstly, I would like to just give you a two-line introduction about what organic products are. So organic products are grown by practicing environmental friendly farming practices, which will without use of any chemical or synthetic fertilizers, and they preserve the regenerative and reproductive capacity of the soil and the plant. They improve the plant nutrition and therefore the nutrition of the food that we consume. So this is in short what organic food products are, and the global market for organic food for 2021 is estimated to be at 220 plus billion US dollars and is expected to be growing at 17% and then reach about 650 plus billion US dollars by 2027. So that's a huge opportunity and market potential as far as the global organic food market is concerned. So what is driving this growth all across the globe? Mainly, especially post-pandemic, people started choosing healthy lifestyles, healthy habits, and then they're more conscious about the food they consume, where it comes from, what it contains, because food cause cancer, hormone defects, and then issues at, birth issues like what we see, birth defects. So these are all the concerns that consumers have, and there is a huge demand for organic food products now because people want to consume safe food. So that's the market driving force behind this growth that is expected. And then we come to India. So India has a capacity to produce a very, very wide range of organic food products owing to its different agro-climatic regions all across the country. So we rank, India as a country ranks 8th in terms of organic agricultural land and ranks first when it comes to the number of producers of organic products. So this total value of exports out of India for 2021 stood at about approximately 7,070 plus crores of Indian rupees, which was actually a 51% growth over the previous year of 2019 and 2020. So that's the growth that the sector is witnessing from the country. So the major importing countries or the major destinations for Indian organic food products have been US, Europe, GCC, Australia, followed by all other countries. So as far as the regulatory purview is concerned, APEDA is regulating this, the fixing of implementing the National Program for Organic Food Production, that is certification for Indian organic standards, which have equivalency arrangements with certain countries for the organic standards of that particular country. This equivalency is for unprocessed plant products at this point of time, and they are still negotiating for the equivalencies of standards on value added and processed food range with different countries. So that's the regulatory thing. And then all other regulatory and statutory complaints for exports of organic food products are more or less similar to the other range of food products what we generally do. So there's the general organic industry and about the global food market and what India does. And so now I would like to share a few challenges, which is the subject of this particular program now. The major challenges that we have as exporters of organic food products from India. So for any business to grow, for any development activities, what we do is we look at the data availability. So this is the first challenge for exporters of organic food products, because generally we get the data based on HSN codes of different items, and this remain the same for organic or the natural food product. So this data availability is the first challenge that we have to gain the market, to assess the market size for different products and trends on different products. And then the second comes the equivalency arrangements with the different countries, because it is restricted to the unprocessed plant products, meaning that we can only export them as a commodities. Because if we see exports of organic food products out of India, it is mostly concentrated on the commodity sector rather than the value added or branded products. So the challenge here is we will need to have additional certifications for the processing part of it, and then for the value added products, that range we need to have different certification for different countries where we export. So all this would add to the cost of our products, thereby making our products not so competitive in the export markets. That's another challenge we have, the second challenge. And then the third challenge we have is additional compliances, inspections, analysis, and then these statutory compliances required not only from the Indian government, but we also have certain regulations from the importing authorities. Like for Saudi, though if we have to export to Saudi Arabia, though we have many certifications in India, we still need to get an additional certificate of conformity, which is again an additional inspection cost and all. So then this duplication of testing is a huge cost addition for the organic exporters. And then the major markets, which as I earlier mentioned, US and Europe, which are the major markets for Indian organic food products, they're all coming up with their own softwares on traceability and certification part. So that would mean a duplication of work for the Indian exporters, organic food exporters. So this is again additional resources, additional time, and then additional costs. So then there are certain processive additives and ingredients which are allowed as per the organic standards of different countries, but they are not allowed as per the Indian organic standards. This creates a problem where we cannot export a product as an organic food product to any other destination unless it is certified by Indian organic standards first. So this again places a challenge and restricts the export of certain value added processed range to different countries. And then the overall certification process also, whatever we have now, the TraceNet and the other things, they are getting complex day by day, and we do get certain regulations with a very short notice and without any transition time for allowing the change to happen, which in fact affects the sales, especially of the branded items, where unlike the commodity range, it is more of a stock on the shelf which we need to manage, and that's a huge challenge. So as a country also, if we look at even EPEDA is also focused on supporting the export of value added products and processed range products, because that adds more value to the export revenue that we get to the country. So these are few challenges that we have, and mainly what happens is if we want to focus more, because there is definitely a huge demand for Indian organic food products, the Indian brands do have credibility, provided we have some support in terms of making our products competitive. So there is a market, and some support is already, we have just recently Spices Board has given us some brand promotion for spices export and all, and more such schemes from EPEDA, and more simplification of the processes on certification, and then some subsidies on testing costs, because they are huge for the organic producers. This would help Indian organic food sector to grow at a rapid rate, and it would definitely witness a huge growth to the country. So these are the few challenges that we have for export of organic food products, and mainly the branded products. And as a company, we do have, we ship about to 20 destinations directly, and we have presence in 50 plus countries across globe with so many challenges. So definitely some government support would give the country a huge benefit. That's all. Thank you so much.